and welcome. I know I talked $100 worth of talk on my last video about I'm going to lead the Cowboys if they lose that game to the Falcons. I had made me a little quick video that morning when I got up in the hotel, and deep down inside, I knew they was going to lose the game. I've seen the Falcons play 3 times. I actually been up there twice to see them play Kansas City. They should have won that game, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I knew they had a good squad. And I think my problem is I'm still thinking that the Cowboys are really good. And I haven't seen anything to show me that they weren't a good team. And everybody keep telling me that they're in a rebuild. A lot of people in the comments were saying they was in a rebuild. I had no idea they was in a rebuild, especially after signing Zach to his new contract, and and Lamb to his contract. So I'm thinking we're gonna pick up right where we left off last year. And so I'm sitting there watching the game. Just a crazy part. Now I'm watching the Falcons when they had the ball. I know some exciting plays about to happen. Because they are run basically they run their receiver set. So there's so much they can do. I mean, Dijon was running for 4 and 5 yards to carry. The receiver was catching, and a lot of their plays. I mean, the ball was going downfield a lot for the Falcons, and it seemed like when Dallas and Dak, he was forcing the ball to Lamb all the time, and it'd be like 7 yards, 8 yards instead of just pushing the ball down the field. And I'm sitting there watching. I said they look like a bunch of you know how PB kids look running around over the field when they live playing football, picking up the ball, running the wrong way and stuff. That's just what it looked like. And I'm sitting down like, I've been with them all this time, and they needed me to duck ship. I just expected us to be a lot better. I guess it's not fair for me to compare them to Kansas City, but being who they are, I mean, why can't they be Kansas City? Why can't our offense be prolific and exciting? Our offense is just straight garbage. I mean, watching it in the stand, I'm sitting there, I'm like, come on now. And I'm surprised most of their sets they were running 4 receiver sets. So, but they're just throwing the ball shorts. Instead of him just dropping back 7 yards, 8 yards, and just throwing that thing down the field for 30 and 40 yards over and over if the opportunity presented itself. But I had to change the heart. You see, I'm wearing my Dallas gear. I'm not going anywhere. I guess I was tripping. I was going through some mental phase. I guess it was the election, dealing with all these crazy folks and their comments on why they voting for who they voting for. And I just expected so much better out of this team. We are America's team, and we look like some backyard alley cats. But yeah, I'm good now. I'm back to normal. And but I can't say one thing. When Cooper Rush got in, there was a little bit more excitement in the team. And Cooper Rush be throwing that thing down the field. And I think if CC had caught that pass in the end zone, I think it might would have had a different turnout, because that would have put us down by 6, and we got the ball back, I think 2 times after that. But we just didn't do anything with it. That was a wasted opportunity. But yeah, I think Cooper Rush, well, he played well last year when he got in for Dak. Or was it the year before? But anyway, I know during the stats say CeeDee Lamb had 8 catches for 47 yards. And he's your best receiver, and he's our best receiver. Let me see who Rico had 12 carries for 75 yards. Which wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Now, this is a crazy part. Cooper Rush was played 1 quarter, and he was 13 for 25 for 115 yards. Dak played 3 quarters, 18 for 24 for 133. Those stats are just straight terrible. I guess we're just not a good team this year. I'm gonna have to just look at it like that. But I have changed though. I have 2 teams. I know that might seem illogical to a lot of people, but we don't have a professional team in our state. So I can have two teams if I want to. I have Dallas and I have the Falcons. I just have two teams. Most of y'all have one. So that increased my odds of having a good playoff this year. Dallas might not make it unless they go 10-0 the rest of the season. But I'm pretty sure the Falcons gonna make it. So I'm gonna have something to cheer for. And if you're just a Dallas fan and we don't make the playoff, you're just gonna be watching the playoff, just be watching. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere, and I guess we are in the rebuild. It's kind of hard to rebuild when you're playing Dak $60 million a year, and CC. I think that they hit salary cap hit from Dak this year. I thought it was 47 million. CC, well, CC and Dak their two salaries combined, I think gonna take over more than 50% of cap space. And I was listening to the radio on the way home. I think we got another receiver today. I hadn't had time to look at it because I was on my way home trying to get home in traffic with all this the people going out to vote. I don't know if that one receiver going to make much of a difference because from that here, I think he's making $500,000 a year. So more than likely, I think he's on his rookie contract. I can't think of the guy's name, and I think they only got to pay him 1.5 next year and 1.9 the year after that. So if he get out there and start balling out for the Cowboys, he's going to be a good asset because he's going to be one of the main players, and they're not going to be spending too much money on him. With that being said, we should have went out. We should have went out and got Saquon Henry. I mean, there's no excuse for not going to get those guys, especially Henry. I think Henry has a house in Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. But those two acquisitions that we could have picked one of those guys. And now at the trade deadline, we're going to get I think this guy's a slot receiver, if I'm not mistaken. I think isn't that what CD Lamb is? I don't know what CD Lamb is. I don't know if he's fast enough to play on the outside, but I know he do a lot of those crossing patterns. I mean, you see him do crossing patterns all game. I mean, it's so boring and repetitious. But note I say we. It's we now. Us Cowboys. I'm not going anywhere. I still got the tab back there. But anyway, I just want to do a little quick video since I'm back. And I have been reading all the comments. The comments are kind of funny. One guy told me to go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. And to the guy who's been with the Cowboys for 50 years, I can't remember his name. Well, yeah, I haven't been with him that long. I've been around that long, but I've been with him for a while. And yeah, what you said made a lot of sense. You just got to weather the storm. And who knows? Cooper Rush might take us undefeated through the rest of the season. We make the playoff. It'd be a good thing. But I think Kirk Cousins played extremely well. His confidence, it just elevated the Falcons to just new heights. I hadn't seen them look this good in a long time, since the year when they went to the Super Bowl against the Patriots. I mean, they're hitting on all cylinders. They really should have beat the Chiefs. They had the ball. They had two possessions at the end of the game where they could have drove the field and win that game, but they didn't. I'm seriously thinking about calling in and trying to become season ticket holders to the Falcons. The reason why I'm not trying to be season ticket holders to the Cowboys because they're too far away. I can drive to Atlanta, to Georgia. I have to catch a flight to Dallas like I did last year, which is too bad. It's like a 2-hour, I think 2.5 hour flight straight. But that's money. I'm not balling like that. But anyway, I'm back. Don't kill me in the comments, because I know some of you was thinking the same thing I was thinking about jumping ship. Now, it's been 30 years now. We hadn't come nowhere near a Super Bowl. And for us to be the hottest franchise in the NFL, I'm talking about totally. Now, I know right now you have Baltimore and the Chiefs Chiefs a small market team. I just don't understand. I know Andy Reid's been around a while, but Jerry Jones has been around a while also. I'm pretty sure he got connections. He can find us offensive coordinator with some kind of genius about play calling and schemes. I mean, I just don't get it. Our offense look just so pedestrian, just plain. And you can just see, and when the play development, you can just see where the ball is going. Dak doesn't hold the ball for a long time. No way. It says 1, 2, 3, and that thing is out. You gotta give receivers time to get down the field. I'd rather see 30 and 40-yard passes down the field, incompletion, than all this knick-knack down the field. And CD Lamb don't be catching that many of them. Okay, I'm starting to get triggered again. I'm about to trigger myself. I'm gonna be tripping again. But yeah, I'm good. I thought the Falcons game, it was a good game. I mean, they was there. I think they only lost by 6 points. I mean, 3-7 the first, 7-7 second quarter, third quarter, 3-7, fourth quarter, 8-6, 21-27. So I think we'll be back. I just don't know how we're gonna be able to maneuver playing one guy $60 million, and we still got to pay Parson. We just gonna just roll with it. However it turn out, that's how it's gonna turn out. But I'm finna get up out of here. It took me forever to get home and all this traffic. But please comment. Please comment in the comment section. I enjoy reading those comments and giving y'all the business. And if you're watching it, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Share the channel, and I am out. I will see you on the next one.